Hey, how's it going, guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be checking out the Beastieball Kickstarter campaign. Now, what we're going to be doing in this video is we're going to be showing off the trailer for the Kickstarter. We're going to be going through some of the Kickstarter information itself, and basically we're going to stick to like the important stuff. We're not going to go into like how monsters are designed or anything like that. If you want to check this out yourself, or if you want to back it, I will leave the Kickstarter linked below. I say this with every game that I cover now on Kickstarter: back at your own risk. We've had games in the monster taming genre that have done amazingly on Kickstarter. We've had games that haven't given us an update in 2 years. So always back based on what your opinions of the game are, and if you think that, you know, the risks are low or whatever, make your own decisions. You're all autonomous people. So definitely do that, but I'm going to be reading it to you guys, and then we'll sort of go from there. So firstly, let's check out the trailer. We did showcase this in Monster Tamer News, but we're going to showcase it here. So yeah, based on the trailer and the gameplay that was showcased, by the way, you can play this demo on Steam. I will leave a link below. But based on all of that, like, the game looks pretty dope. The music's really nice. The art style's pretty cool. And the whole premise of having a volleyball turn-based RPG is dope. Like, that's something unique. That's something that other people aren't doing. And that's the type of stuff we love to see in the monster taming genre. Now, it is 97% funded. It'll likely be funded by the end of the day. But again, if you want to hit, you know, some of those stretch goals, we'll get into all of that in a second. But let's start off with story. So, coach a sports team of beasties in this turn-based volleyball RPG. Beasties' teamwork is powered up by the relationships they form together, explore an open world, build a diverse team of beasties, and challenge other teams to climb through the rankings. What are beasties? Beasties are highly social creatures who evolved to play sports, build friendships, settle disputes, or just have fun. Active beastie balling, is also known to promote local ecological health, but researchers are only just beginning to understand the way that they're connected. Beasties only reach their full potential when they leave their habitat and team up with beasties from other places who can help them grow and learn. As a coach, that's where you come in. And then here you can see like some of the stats and stuff like that. Relationships. Beastieball is a team sport, so it's not just about individual strengths, but how everyone works together. Any pair of beasties can play together, gradually become close with one another. Their personality and teamwork style influences what kind of special pairing they'll form. There's partners, besties, rivals, or sweethearts. I already see people being weird about the whole dating mechanic between the monsters. Aside from changing how they interact with one another, beasties with a special bond will get access to combo plays that can turn the tide of a game at the right moment. They'll also broaden each other's horizons to teach each other new plays sometimes. Unique traits. A beastie's capabilities are defined by their strengths and weaknesses in the categories body, spirit, and mind. More specifically, every beastie has these stats: body power, body defense; spirit power, spirit defense; mind power, mind defense. Oh, that's kind of cool. They have 3 attacking stats and 3 defending stats. Body, spirit, and mind are 3 types of attacks that a beastie can use. Their power in that category tells you how strong their attacks of that type are. Their defense tells you how much they resist those types. Combined with special traits that give each other unique game mechanics. Combined with special traits that give each species unique game mechanics and the varieties of plays they can learn, each species has different strengths and weaknesses which can help specialize different roles on the field. Your team with personalities, stories, and friendships will be unique from any other. We hope you treasure them. Your adventure is structured like an open world JRPG. Go out, explore, find other ranked coaches who can challenge you and defeat to raise your own ranking. Depending on where you go, you might wind up with a different team by the end of your adventure. Will you explore the cliffs, sail the ocean, get lost in the forest? Bosses can be defeated in any order, so it's up to you. So that's pretty cool too. It's an open world, sports themed monster taming RPG. Very cool. In terms of the story, you're an assistant coach, bottom ranked. You regularly hang out in the local nature preserve until one day a league shows up with the plans to build a stadium over the preserve. It falls to you to rebuild the local team and raise your ranking to protect your home. Along the way, you'll meet a diverse cast of ranked coaches, each of which have their own story, but there's more to making it in the Beastieball League than just playing sports. You'll have to discover through unfolding the plots. You'll meet friends, rivals, corporate sponsors, and even the sports king with grand ambitions. Exploration. To travel the world, you must navigate on foot. That means running, jumping, climbing, and puzzling your way through a variety of environments. Your beasties will loyally follow you the entire way. As you explore, you'll find all kinds of beasties in the world. Beasties are known to break out into sports anytime, anywhere, so you better be ready. So basically, wild battles can happen anywhere. That's kind of cool that they have like a spiderweb net. I think that's pretty dope. Sports. Beastieball is turn-based volleyball-like sport played on a tiny tactics grid. Each team puts 2 beasties on the field and up to 3 additional beasties on the bench. Each turn, one team has the ball, putting them on offense. The offensive team has multiple actions to move, pass, and power up before they spike the ball over. Meanwhile, the defensive team tries to anticipate where the attack will come and prepare to defend against it by moving, making a special play, or by tagging a player out. The defending beastie that receives the attack loses stamina based on how strong the attack was, run out of stamina, and they'll drop the ball and lose a point. Otherwise, they now have possession of the ball and switch over to offense. Positioning tactics are crucial. Beasties in the front row will deal boosted damage, whereas beasties in the back will get boosted defense, and attacks will always target lanes or sometimes rows. If you can target a lane or row with no defending beasties, the ball hits the ground and scores a point without dealing any damage at all. Then you have the recruitment process. So some people are asking if this game does have recruitment. Of course it does. If you want a beastie to join your team, you'll need to defeat them in a sports battle while fulfilling their hidden recruit condition. You can learn the recruit conditions by playing against them repeatedly to gather research. When a beastie wants to join your team, you'll need to give them a jersey, a garment woven out of a very special material. This exchange bonds. So basically, it's like catching. Instead of a ball, you have a jersey. Recruiting them is a serious decision built on a mutual respect, but there are lots of beasties to discover, and you can fully research them all just by playing sports. The famous Beastie Society might help you discover more about beasties, although ever since the sport exploded in popularity, their science research has tragically been underfunded. They also have PvP, so you can take other teams online. A single-player campaign is a primary focus. That's what I want to see, because a lot of these indie games, unfortunately, get dead servers after, like, not even a month or two. So as long as PvP is like a background thing, I'm totally fine with it existing. Any beastie you can recruit can be competitively viable. That's pretty cool. There are no random elements. Victories based on scoring points, not wiping out the other team. So that gives you sort of like a tactical thing. And then they go into like music and sound and stuff. We already heard some of the music and whatnot. Beastieball is developed in Game Maker Studio 2, the same engine we've been using for over 10 years. That's pretty cool. Other than that, guys, I don't want to get into like all the how monsters are designed and stuff like that. You could check out the tiers here. The minimum one is $32 or more, which I do think is a little bit steep for a Kickstarter game price. Like, I could see the game on launch being like $30 just because like that's kind of how indie games are. But for Kickstarter, I do generally see them go like 15 to 20 for the game key tier, just because like you're supporting early or whatever. I'm not sure if this game's going to be more or less expensive when it actually comes out on Steam. I'm assuming more, which like I'm totally fine. Whatever game developers want to put their prices for. I was just worried that would affect the backing, especially because there's no like $1 tier or $5 tier or anything like that. But clearly, based on their Kickstarter and the success that they're seeing, I'm the one who's wrong. So yeah, other than that, I don't know. I personally think it's really cool. I backed for the game itself. and you have until July 10th to do so. So if you want to check out the game, you can check out their demo on Steam. Let me know in the comments if you want me to play the demo in a video. I will do that for you guys if you guys are interested in that. And other than that, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys, you know, enjoyed not having to read, because I did it for you. And don't forget to check out their social media linked below. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.